everyone, my name is Katya and today I'm going to show you how to crochet this beautiful doily. It is measuring about 25 inches. For this project I'm using yarn by Loops and Threads. It's 100% cotton yarn and the color is called Salmon. You don't have to use this yarn, you can use any yarn of your choice. And you're going to need your 5mm crochet hook. We're going to start with the slip knot and a chain of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Slip stitch into the first chain to join. And we're going to be working our single crochets using the circle. So for round 1, we're going to start with the chain 1 and work 16 single crochets into the circle. Here's 1, 2, I'm working my yarn tail in, so I'm holding on to it as I work on my single crochets. 3, 4, 5. Continue working on round 1. You should have 16 single crochets at the end of round 1. To end round 1, we're going to slip stitch using this first single crochet. So pick up both loops and slip stitch using that single crochet. For round 2, we're going to chain 6. This chain 6 stands as the first single crochet with the chain 5. 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to skip 1 stitch and into the next stitch work a single crochet. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 1 stitch and into the following stitch work 1 single crochet. And that's the pattern. We're going to chain 5, skip 1 stitch and into the following stitch work 1 single crochet. Continue working like this and I'll meet you right at the end. We'll work on the last one together. I have a total of 7 petals and I need to work 1 more petal. I'm going to chain 2. And here I have 1 single crochet left. I'm going to skip that single crochet and work 1 double crochet using the first chain of the beginning of this round. So go ahead and work a double crochet using that chain. And at the end of round 2, we have a total of 8 petals. For round 3, we're going to start by chaining 4. This chain 4 stands as the first treble crochet. We need to work 5 more treble crochets using this last petal of the previous round. And to work on your treble crochet, wrap your yarn around the hook twice, go into the petal, yarn over, and here we have 4 loops on our hook. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops only, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and now yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. Here we worked on 2 treble crochets. So here's the chain 4 as the first treble crochet and here's the second one. We need to work on 4 more. Here's my next one. Here's 5. And I need 1 more. And 6. So here we worked on the chain 4, which stands as the first treble crochet. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we're going to jump to the next chain 5 space and repeat. We're going to work 6 treble crochets. And that's the pattern. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we're just going to repeat this pattern. We're going to work 6 treble crochets into this chain 5 space and then continue like this all around. And I'll meet you right at the end to show you how to end this round, round 3. At the end of round 3, this is how it looks like, and I have a total of 48 treble crochets. To end this round, we're going to slip stitch using the 4th chain, the beginning of this round. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick up both loops and slip stitch. For round 4, we're going to start by chaining 4. This chain 4 stands as the first treble crochet. Back into that stitch where we slip stitched into, we need to work another treble crochet. So it's our first increase. So go ahead and work a treble crochet into that same stitch or the chain. Into the next 4 stitches, we're just going to work 1 treble crochet. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And into the last treble crochet of the first petal, you're going to work 2 treble crochets. So go into that stitch, work 1 treble crochet, and go back into that same stitch and work your second treble crochet. So that's our second increase for the petal. And we're going to repeat. So into the first treble crochet of the next petal and into the last treble crochet of that same petal, we work 2 treble crochets. So 2 here and 2 here. And in between, we just work 1 treble crochet. So let's go ahead and repeat together. So go ahead and work 2 treble crochets into the first stitch. Here's 1, and go back into that same one and work your second treble crochet. Work 1 treble crochet into the next 4 stitches. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And into the last one, work 2 treble crochets. Now we have 8 treble crochets, and we're going to continue and work the same pattern. So we're going to work 2 treble crochets into the next stitch, work 1 treble crochet into the following 4 stitches, and into the last treble crochet of that petal, work 2 treble crochets. Continue working like this, and I'll meet you at the end of this round. We'll end it together. At the end of round 4, this is how it looks like. You should have 64 treble crochets. Let's go ahead and end same way as before by slip stitching on top of the 4th chain at the beginning of the round. For round 5, we're going to start by working chain 4. This chain 4 stands as the first treble crochet. Let's go ahead and work 1 treble crochet into the next 7 stitches. Here's 1. So we're just working 1 treble crochet on top of each stitch of the first petal. 4, 1 more left, so I'm just going to go ahead and work a treble crochet into the last treble crochet of the first petal. And with this chain 4, I should have 8 treble crochets. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and repeat. Work 1 treble crochet into the next 8 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. and let's chain 3, and we're going to repeat. So we're going to work 8 treble crochets, chain 3, 8 treble crochets, chain 3, and like that we're just going to continue and work around. I'll meet you at the end of this round so we can finish together. At the end of round 5, this is how it looks like. Let's go ahead and end this round. I already went ahead and I chained 3, and now we just need to slip stitch into the 4th chain, the beginning of this round. And now we have a total of 8 chain 3 spaces. For round 6, we're going to start by chaining 4. This chain 4 stands as the first treble crochet. We're going to work 1 treble crochet on top of the next 5 treble crochets of the previous round. So let's go ahead and do that. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We need to work a decrease using the last 2 stitches of the first petal, and to do that we're going to start by working a treble crochet, but we're not going to finish it. Here I have 2 loops left on my hook, and I'm going to continue and start on my second treble crochet, and I'm not going to finish it again. I have 3 loops on my hook, and now I'm going to yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Let's go ahead and chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. We need to work a treble crochet in the middle of this chain 3, so into the second chain. So here's 1, 2. Into this chain, work a treble crochet. Chain 3, 2, and 3. And now we're going to work a decrease using the first 2 stitches of the next petal. So let's do that. We're going to start working on our treble crochet, but we're not going to finish it. So we're leaving the last 2 loops as is, and right away going to the next stitch and start working on your treble crochet, but don't finish it. We have 3 loops on our hook, yarn over, and now pull through all 3 loops. We're going to work 1 treble crochet into the next 4 stitches. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And into the last 2 stitches of the second petal, we need to decrease. We're not going to finish it. Going to the next stitch and work your next treble crochet, and don't finish it. We have 3 loops on our hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and work 1 treble crochet into the second chain. So here's 1, 2, work a treble crochet into that chain, middle, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to repeat. So you're going to work a decrease into these 2 stitches, work 1 treble crochet into the next 4 stitches, and then work another decrease into the stitches, and then same thing, chain 3, 1 treble crochet in the middle, and chain 3, and repeat. Continue working like this, and I'll meet you at the end of this round. To end round 6, chain 3 and slip stitch on top of the treble crochet, not the chain 3 but the treble crochet, because that will be our decrease. For round 7, we're going to chain 4. This stands as the first treble crochet. We're going to work 1 treble crochet into the next 3 stitches. Here's 1, 2, and 3. And now we need to work a decrease using these 2 stitches. We're going to work a treble crochet, but don't finish it. Work another treble crochet into the next stitch and don't finish it. We have 3 loops on our hook, yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, work treble crochet into the second chain or the middle, chain 3, work a treble crochet into the middle of this chain 3 or the second chain. So each time it's increasing. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to work a decrease using these 2 stitches of the next petal. So let's work on that. Don't finish it and start on the next one. And now we have 3 loops on our hook, yarn over, and pull through. Let's go ahead and work 1 treble crochet into the next 2 stitches. Here's 1, and go into the next stitch and work another treble crochet. And into the last 2 stitches of this petal, let's work a decrease. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, work 1 treble crochet into the second chain, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now go into the next chain 3 space and work a treble crochet using the middle or the second chain of that chain 3. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And now you're going to repeat. You're going to work a decrease using these 2 stitches, 1 treble crochet, 1 treble crochet, a decrease using these 2 stitches, chain 3, work 1 treble crochet in the middle, chain 3, work another treble crochet using this chain 3 space in the middle, and then chain 3 and repeat. Continue working like this, and I'll meet you at the end of this round. We'll finish it together. At the end of round 7, you should have 32 treble crochets and 3 chain 3 spaces in between. To end this round, I went ahead and I already chained 3, and we're going to slip stitch using the treble crochet, not the chain 4, but the treble crochet, because that'll be our decrease. For round 8, we need to work the tips of the petals. And to do that, we're going to start by chaining 4. And now we're going to work 3 treble crochets, but we're not going to finish them. So we're going to start with the first one and go through 2 sets, but leave the last 2 loops on work and repeat. Now we have 3 loops on our hook. Repeat one more time, just don't finish your treble crochet. And now we have 4 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. Now chain 1, and that's our first tip of the petal. Let's go ahead and chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Find the middle of the chain 3 and work a treble crochet using that second chain or the middle. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Now into the center one, this next chain 3 space, we're going to work 8 treble crochets. So we're starting on the new petal. Here's 1 treble crochet, and just continue and work a total of 8 treble crochets. Here's 7, and I have 1 more to go. Here we worked our 8 treble crochets into the middle chain 3 space. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and work a treble crochet using the second chain of the next chain 3. Chain 3 one more time, And now we're going to work a tip of the petal using the next petal or the next 4 treble crochets. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to start by working our treble crochet, but we're not going to finish it. We have 2 loops. Repeat. Going to the next stitch, treble crochet, don't finish it. We have 3 loops. Going to the next stitch and start on your treble crochet, but don't finish it. 4 loops, and one more time. We're going to start, but we're not going to finish our treble crochet. And this time we have 5 loops on our hook. Yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. Chain 1. Now chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Work a treble crochet using the first chain 3 space, but find the second chain and work a treble crochet into that chain. Chain 3. And you're going to work your 8 treble crochets using the next chain 3 space. Chain 3, work a treble crochet using the second chain. Chain 3, and then work a tip using the next 4 treble crochets or the next petal. And you're going to continue like this and work until the end, and I'll meet you at the end of this round. We'll finish it together. At the end of round 8, this is how it looks like. So we finished these petals, but we started working on the new petals. Let's go ahead and finish this round. And to end, I already went ahead and I worked 3 chains. And we're going to end by slip stitching into the tip of the petal. So right over here where we have our little space, we're going to slip stitch using that. For round 9, we need to slip stitch 2 times to get to the center or the middle of the chain 3. So let's do that. We're going to pick up the chain, slip stitch, and slip stitch 1 more time. Chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This chain 7 stands as the first treble crochet with the chain 3. Now we're going to find the second chain of the next chain 3 space and work a treble crochet using that second chain or the middle of the chain 3. Go ahead and work a treble crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to work 1 treble crochet on top of these 8 treble crochets. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, work a treble crochet in the middle of the first chain 3, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, work a treble crochet on top of the next chain 3 space or in the middle using the second chain. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. We're going to skip the tip of the petal, so skip this area and find the second chain of the next chain 3 space and work a treble crochet using that chain. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and find the next chain 3 space, use the second chain and work a treble crochet into that chain. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and you're going to start your treble crochet. So you're going to work 1 treble crochet into these 8 treble crochets, same exact way as before, and that's all it is to it. We're just going to repeat around same way as we did before. So right over here we have our 8 treble crochets and we have 5 chain 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then we're just going to repeat 8 treble crochets, and then we need a total of 5 chain 3 spaces in between the petals. So continue working like this, and I'll meet you at the end of this round. At the end of round 9, this is how it looks like. Let's go ahead and finish this round together. I just worked 8 treble crochets and I chained 3, and now I'm going to work a treble crochet using the second chain. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and work another treble crochet using the next chain 3 space into the second chain. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to go ahead and finish this round by slip stitching into the 4th chain. So here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's slip stitch using that chain. And now we have 5 chain 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. For round 10, we're going to start by slip stitching 2 times to get to the middle of this chain 3 space. So let's do that. Here's 1, and slip stitch 1 more time. Now we're in the middle, and we can start round 10. Chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This stands for the first treble crochet with the chain 3. Go ahead and work a treble crochet using the second chain of the next chain 3. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And now using these 8 treble crochets, we're going to work 2 decreases, one in the beginning of the petal and one at the end of the petal. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to work a decrease. Work 1 treble crochet into the next stitch, 1 treble crochet into the next stitch, 1 treble crochet into the next stitch, and 1 more time, 1 treble crochet into the next stitch. And now we're going to work a decrease using the last 2 treble crochets. And this is how it looks like. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 treble crochets at the end. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to work a treble crochet using the first chain 3 space, find the middle, and work a treble crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, find the next chain 3 space, and work a treble crochet in the middle. Chain 3, find the next chain 3 space and work another treble crochet using the middle. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, find the next chain 3 space and repeat. Work a treble crochet in the middle. Chain 3, and into the next chain 3 space, repeat. Work another treble crochet in the middle, or the second chain. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to repeat. We're going to work a decrease using these 2 stitches, then work 1 treble crochet into the next 4 stitches, and then into the last 2 stitches work a decrease and repeat. Chain 3, and then treble crochet, chain 3, treble crochet. Like that, you're going to continue a work around, and I'll meet you at the end of this round. We'll finish this round together. At the end of round 10, this is how it looks like. So we have our 6 treble crochets, and in between we have 6 chain 3 spaces. Let's go ahead and finish this round. Right over here, I already went ahead and I worked my 3 chains. And we need to slip stitch using the 4th chain of the beginning of this round. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and slip stitch using that chain. And this ends round 10. For round 11, we're going to go ahead and slip stitch 2 times to get to the middle of the first chain 3 space. Let's go ahead and chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This chain 7 stands as the first treble crochet with chain 3. We're going to find the next chain 3 space and work a treble crochet using the middle chain or the second chain. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to work a decrease using this first 2 treble crochets. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to work a decrease, treble crochet to the next stitch, treble crochet into the following stitch, and now let's go ahead and work a decrease using the last 2 stitches. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Find the middle part of the chain 3 or the second chain and go ahead and work a treble crochet using that chain. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Repeat, going to the next chain 3 space, find the second chain and work a treble crochet to that chain. Chain 3. Find the next chain 3 space and work a treble crochet using that second chain. Chain 3. Find the next treble crochet or the next chain 3 space and work a treble crochet using the second chain. Chain 3 and repeat. Chain 3. Repeat one more time. Chain 3, and now we get to work decreases into these 2 stitches. So we're going to work 1 decrease, 1 treble crochet into the next 2 stitches, and then another decrease at the end of this petal. Continue working like this, and now you should be able to have 7 chain 3 spaces. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this would be our 7th. And like that, we're just going to continue and work on this round, same exact way as round 10. It's just this time we're working 2 more decreases and we're going to have an extra chain 3 space. Continue working and I'll meet you at the end of round 11. At the end of round 11, this is how it looks like. We have our 4 treble crochets, and then in between we have our 7 chain 3 spaces. Let's go ahead and work on round 12. This will be our last treble crochet round. To end round 11, chain 3 and slip stitch using the 4 chain. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and slip stitch into that chain. Round 12, we're going to start same way. Slip stitch to get to the center and chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Find the next chain 3 space and work a treble crochet using the second chain. Chain 3. And now we need to work the tip of the petal. And to work a tip of the petal, we're just going to work our treble crochets without finishing them. So right over here, going to the first one, work a treble crochet. Don't finish it. So here I have 2 loops left. And repeat, going to the next chain, start on your treble crochet, yarn over 2 times, and yarn over and pull through 2 times. So here we have our 3 loops, and repeat. And one more time. And here we have 5 loops on our hook. We're going to go ahead and yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. Chain 1. And now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Into this chain 3 space, we're going to find the second chain and work a treble crochet. So it's the same thing. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to find the second chain of the next chain 3 space and work a treble crochet. chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Find the next chain 3 space and work a treble crochet using the middle chain or the second chain. Chain 3 and repeat. You're going to repeat same exact way 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and then work your tip of the petal, and then same thing, just continue working around, and I'll meet you at the end of this round. We'll finish it together and move on to our final round, round 13. At the end of round 12, this is how it looks like. So we finished our tips of these petals, and in between we have 8 chain 3 spaces. Round 13 will be our last round. Let's go ahead and finish round 12. To finish round 12, chain 3 and go ahead and slip stitch into the 4th chain from the beginning of this round. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. Slip stitch into that chain. For round 13, we're going to go ahead and slip stitch into the chain 3 space. So we're no longer working using the chain 3, but we're going inside. Chain 3, this chain 3 stands as the first double crochet. Work 1 more double crochet back into that first chain 3 space. We're going to work a picot, so go ahead and chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Slip stitch using the top of these double crochets. So right over here, pick up this loop and go into the next loop and pick it up and slip stitch. Work 2 more double crochets back into that same chain 3 space. Here's 1 and 1 more. So here we worked a chain 3, which stands as the first double crochet, 1 double crochet, picot, and then 2 more double crochets. Let's go ahead and repeat this into the next chain 3 space. So we're going to work 2 double crochets, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead and slip stitch using these 2 loops. Work 2 more double crochets. Here's 1 and 1 more. Jump to the next chain 3 space. So we're going to skip this petal, the top of the petal. Don't work anything in here, but go ahead and work 2 double crochets into the next chain 3 space. Work a picot, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch using the front of the double crochet, and go ahead and work 2 more double crochets. And we're going to repeat into the next chain 3 space. We're going to work 2 double crochets, work a picot, and then 2 more double crochets back into that same space. So we're going to continue and work like this all around, and I'll meet you at the end of round 13. We'll finish it together. Here I went around and I worked the same pattern all around. We're going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain to end this round. So here's 1, 2, 3. Pick up that chain, both loops, and go ahead and slip stitch. And go ahead and fasten off, cut your yarn, and weave in your yarn tails. And you are done. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.